Hello again, beautiful ones. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I was thinking about this recently, how we're constantly conditioning others and constantly being conditioned. And so when we're on the side of, we'll say, control, and we're conditioning others, if we wanted to, we could really use that for good. Some people condition others to be afraid of them through yelling and things like that. And say, for instance, that you're always yelling at people and then you need a favor from them. And they come to you and ask a question and you yell at them. And so they do their best. They bring you the final product, but it's not what you want because you didn't communicate with them. That could have saved you a lot of anger, because a lot of times we just jump straight into the anger without even thinking about the why, the middle, the big, huge piece of that puzzle that could have saved us from being mad. And so then the other person is angry, they're feeling inadequate, they're going through this whole spectrum of emotion based on something that really wasn't their fault. They were doing the best they can under that circumstance. So we're constantly being conditioned, and I think it's important to look at how we're conditioning others to act and behave around us, because we want them to be comfortable, but then there's the opposite side of that, where when we are being conditioned, it's kind of like other people don't understand where that's coming from. I'm going to use an example here. I don't touch anything in anybody's car because there have been too many experiences where I have, from my own vehicles or family vehicles where, or I've seen it where the locks don't work, the windows don't work, and somebody does it themselves and then it won't go back up, and they're like, oh yeah, that window's been broken for a while. Then the person has to fidget with it until until they can get the window up or whatever. So I think a lot of us have witnessed that, but because I've had way too many experiences in some way or another by witnessing or being the center of it, or having a vehicle like that myself, I don't touch anybody else's cars. So when we stop and the door is still locked, I tell them, because I don't want to break something, or I don't want to cause damage to something that's already possibly damaged. And then they look at you like you're dumb, like it's the lock button. And you're like, yes, I know this, but you don't have time to go through the whole spiel. Nobody does. But I think that is a kind of a parallel on how we're constantly conditioned by other experiences. So other people look at us like, what are you doing? Anyways, that's the thought for the day.